podcast is powered by monkeyknifefight.com.
They can't stop us. Step aside, COVID.
Eureka.
Hey!
We make plays every day, yeah. We make plays every day, yeah.
Woo!
We make plays every day, yeah.
Fucking up the game on this one.
We make plays every day.
Got the big bro on this one.
Make plays every day, yeah.
D bro. You know what I'm saying?
Plays every day, yeah.
Not just the bro, it's D bro.
Every day,
The
yeah.
head of the body. The general himself of the bros. Welcome to the Real Fantasy Playmakers. I am your host, Bogie Scott Free. And man, we're trying a new thing where we're trying. Bogart's got to keep this one real nice and tight, like execution wise. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go ahead and welcome on our special guest host for the evening. Man, he's a regular over here at the GMM Network. He's a playmaker through and through. It's our man representing the Bears, Brews, and the Bros podcast. Smoking Jay, the Fantasy Fornicator himself. What's happening?
Man, what's good, Brody? How you feeling today, bro?
I'm feeling good, man. We are upon the we are past the precipice. We are upon the eve of football.
Man, we've been waiting for this, man. It feels like just yesterday, man. Me and you were chopping up about it, like, man, is football gonna happen or not? And bro,
Oh yeah,
less than 24 hours away. Let's go.
let's go. Okay, check this out. On today's episode, you know what I'm saying? You know, because as fantasy analysts, we do rankings for each position. For each week, we're gonna debate our week one rankings. We might not necessarily go through each player, specifically, but we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna debate, because me and him, although we think alike on many levels and on many occasions, even in drafts, being placed next to each other just to snipe in a way, or even being next to each other in drafts. And managing to still build like incredible teams despite being next to each other. But in this case, with rankings, we have a little bit of disagreements, not discrepancies, but also the reason I want him on Playmakers is so he could tell me on some of my madness, and then I could adjust the rankings accordingly. You know what I mean? So, anyways, before we get to all that, we're gonna quickly handle the housekeeping. Follow me at the GMM Network on both Twitter and IG. Subscribe to the channel on YouTube. That's the GMM Network. Also check us out at the Run Boys Fantasy Network on YouTube. You know what I mean? Subscribe to both our channels. Like and subscribe, all that. Check us out on runboys.com. That's where you're going to be able to find out all the information about our new premium service, the Run Boys Premium, where you'll be able to get access to your favorite analysts 24/7. You know what I mean? Exclusive podcasts. Exclusive news weeks, a newsletter, you know what I'm saying, all that shit, and on top of that, all our regular articles that we come out with from all our innovative sports team, plus our apparel, all that shit. Check us out at runboys.com. Shout out to our sponsor, Milk and Honey TX, for all your CBD wellness and all your CBD goodness. Visit milkandhoneytx.com, and like you heard in the beginning of this podcast, this joint is powered by monkeyknifefight.com. Use promo code GMM and we'll match your first deposit all the way up to $50. Literally, football is here. Yes, the bubble and all that's going on, but step aside, NBA. Step aside, MLB. The big bro is back. You know what I'm saying? And speaking of bro, you know what I mean? I have the bro. You know what I'm saying? The big homie Smokey. Smokey, let them know where they can find you.
Yeah, man. Once again, man, appreciate you having me on, bro. This is what we do. And for everybody out there, you guys can find me on Instagram at Fantasy Fornicator, on Twitter, FF Fornicator, as well on my podcast. You can find me on IG. You can find all the bros on there. Shout out the bros, by the way, at Bears, Brews, and the Bros. We got a YouTube going on too. Search us up, Bears, Brews, and the Bros, baby. Let's go.
And shout out to the bros. Shout out to Doc. Shout out to Sweetness. And shout out to Renegade, you know what I'm saying? And
Yes, sir.
happy belated birthday to the young Renegade, you know what I'm saying? And I'm about to start calling Renegade Ren for short. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he'll like that.
Nah, he's not gonna like that. It's funny
Hey,
you say
Ren.
that because, hey, it's funny you say that because Sweetness the other day was calling her Rennie, and he was not going. He was not going.
Oh shit! Call him Negade. Just take off the RE. Ayo, Negade.
He's gonna be mad one way or the other. Shout out Renegade, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out. All right, so let's get right into it, man. Where you want to start, bruh? You want to go receivers? Maybe receivers because there's a ton of these motherfuckers.
Yeah, man. We got a lot of receivers to go through. So, yeah, let's kick it off with the receivers. You want me to just how exactly you want me to do this, though?
Yeah, that's a good question. You want to just sound off your 12, and then I'll compare them to mine. You know what I'm saying? And we'll have a little bit of debates on the differences.
For sure. All right, I got you, Brody. So we got Michael Thomas coming in at number 1.
Yep, I got him there. Mm-hmm.
Playing against the Bucks. Then we got Julio Jones playing against the Seahawks.
Right.
Then we got Godwin, number 3, against the Saints.
Mm-hmm.
Number 4, we got Devontae Adams versus Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
5, I got Tyreek Cheetah himself versus the Texans. 6, I got DJ Moore versus the Raiders. 7, I got DK Metcalf facing the Falcons. 8, 2 girls, 1 cup, Cooper Kupp versus Dallas. Number 9, Juju on the beat versus the Giants. 10, I got Allen Robinson, Chi-Town baby, facing Detroit. 11, I got D-Hop Nuke facing the Niners, your Niners. And number 12, I got Adam Thielen facing the Packers.
Okay. All right, well, I'll go ahead and sound off my 12. So I got Frankenstein. We the same there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Michael Thomas. I actually have Adams at second. You know what I mean? And then you, that's where you had Julio. I got the Freak Hill, right? I got him at third, Tyreek, the Freak. Then I go Julio, right? So that's at 1, 2, 3, 4. At 5,
you're at 4.
I got Godwin at 5. He has to be top
5 are the same. Like they're just a little mixed up.
Yeah, they're just in different orders. Yeah, and then that's probably a preference thing too. Then this is where I drastically get different. I got A-Rob the Mob, bear the fuck down. I got him at 6. You know what I'm saying? Because
I ain't mad at that.
I'm not. There is no more Darius Slay. I used to love watching those two go at it, but he ain't there no more. Like their second best corner outside their rookie, Rashad Melvin. He out. He opted out. So I like Allen Robinson there. Then I go my man Nuke Skywalker. Then I got the smooth jazz man. You know what I'm saying? Kenny G. You know what I'm saying? Then I go Coolio. It's funny because. Okay. My theme right here is I love the shootout potential of the Falcons Seahawks game, so I have Julio and Coolio. I know you feel the same, and in your top 15 you got DK and Lockett. So we're I love it. Our ideologies are the same. We're just on the other sides. You know what I'm saying? Then
right.
From Coolio I go to Woods, then I go to the Chark Knight, then I got DJ Moore to round out the top 12. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, out of all of these, I'm not going to question any of these because I do like all of these players. I see all of these finishing inside the top 12. The reason I didn't have Calvin Ridley in my top 12, I got Hayden Hurst, coming through with a pretty big game. So
I like that.
We'll get to that.
We'll get to later. That. I like that because I do have a little bit of concerns, but I love it. I really love that. And then also, kind of. Just going on, past years' defense numbers, you know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of why I have Adams at second. I know they're a more balanced team and they tend to be more run based these days. Those Packers, but Adams is just gonna soak up all the targets. He was already killing Xavier Woods or Xavier Rhodes or Trey Lanes or whoever it was, and those guys are gone. I don't know about these new guys. As far as I know, they're gonna get had. By the Adams family, you know what I'm saying? But
he's gonna put in work for sure.
But we'll move on to the next 12. But for sure, all these guys are getting started. There's no way around it. Like,
no doubt.
Yeah,
none of the players we're mentioning. I don't think we're gonna. You know what I'm saying? Disagree on when it comes to that.
Yeah.
So I'll go ahead with the next 12 that I got.
Go ahead.
I got Tyler Lockett at 13. We got Kenny G at 14. Scary Terry at 15. Then I got Chark at 16. Then
Okay.
I got Coolio at 17.
Mm-hmm.
The homie AJ Brown 18. Tyler Boyd 19, and I got Gallup at number 20. Bobby Trees, Robert Woods at 21. I got Will Fuller 22. I got Kirk
That god awful Will Fuller.
Yeah, I got Kirkio. Yeah, that god awful. That's funny as shit, bro. Hey, I got Kirkio, Kirk Cobain's Christian Kirk at 23, and then I got 24 Keenan Allen.
Okay, so we really differ over here.
Yes.
So out the gate, I got Juju. He's playing the Giants, and this is probably the freshest Big Ben will be until he starts throwing that ball more. I'm banking on seeing a big Juju game against this non-existent secondary. Then I got Diggs, another New York team with a non-existent secondary in the Jets. You know what I'm saying? And like, I know we haven't seen it with Allen, but you know what? Fuck it, we're going with it. And I'm not even necessarily a Diggs guy, but it's a soft matchup. He should be able to eat this shit up.
He's gonna get loose.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And
it's a matter, will Allen hit him? That's the question.
Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? We're putting faith in the Stallion on this one. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so we got Diggs. Then we go with the laddie, the Scottish lad, Terry McLaurin.
That's your boy.
You know what I mean? I mean, Darius Slay, he's going to burn that man. I know Darius Slay is one of the best corners in the game, but he's not the fastest. He's going to burn that man. And it's another case of will Haskins be able to get him the ball. You know what I mean? So, but he's going to be a target monster. You know what I mean? Should be playing from behind. Should be a negative game script for them. I'm going with that. Then I got my man Lockett. You know what I'm saying? The locksmith. And I call him the locksmith because he unlocks. He is the key to unlocking Russell Wilson's efficiency. Because those two just have efficient numbers together. Then I got Keenan Allen Wayans. You know what I'm saying? You guys might remember him from In Living Color. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I got Keenan Allen Wayans there. I don't trust Tyrod Taylor, aka Ramrod Taylor, but it's still the Bengals secondary. I had to have him up at least as a high end WR2. You know what I mean? Or a mid range in this case. Then you got white boy Adam Thielen. You know what I mean? Then I got AJ Brown. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he should have his way with that secondary. I just feel like it's going to be a lower scoring game, slow. You know what I mean? Like that's, or you know, as high. I'm high on him on the season, but yeah, in this game, I got him as a mid-range WR2.
Yeah, I got him right. I got him 18. You got him 19. So we're in range. We're in range.
Then I got Mike Evans because you know for the most part, he's probably gonna, you know, he's not gonna get any slot snaps. He's always gonna draw Marshawn Lattimore, and him and Marshawn, they have their battles. I think Godwin. This is even historically the Saints. They give it up to the slot receiver. That's gonna be Godwin. You know what I mean?
Hey, you heard about that soft tissue injury of his?
Yeah, that was affecting him like early in camp, right?
No, it just resurfaced today. They spoke about it. Bruce Arians, yeah, bro. Like when I did my list, I didn't know anything about it.
Oh no,
I did my list yesterday.
I have too much Godwin.
That's what I'm saying though. Like, I worry because if Mike Evans does miss out, because right now they're saying he's questionable. So if he does miss out, that means
we're talking about Chris Godwin, right?
No, Mike Evans.
Oh yes, yeah. I hate you, Mike Evans. Okay, you know what? If I was to hear this news, if I heard this news, I would have gave him a spanking with the ranking, and he might not even made the top 36. But hey. Shout out to Chris Godwin. He has God and win in his name. Mike Evans, you don't even have a nickname. You know what I'm saying?
Bruce Arians says it's going to come down to a game day decision for Mike Evans, who's dealing with a soft tissue injury.
Fire up Scotty Miller. Scotty too hottie.
Scotty too hottie. Exactly.
Yes, the white boy. Blazing speed. He's too hot. It's like Back to the Future when he runs. Just a trail of flames. You know what I'm saying? He's a regular DeLorean. Okay, so we got White Boy Adam, AJ Brown, where am I at here? Oh yeah. Okay. Then we go that soft tissue injury, bruh. Then I got Michael Gallup. Oh no, where am I at? Yeah. Michael Gallup.
Yeah. And that's crazy. I got Gallup at 20, you got him at 21. Once again, we're in
Look at that. And when you sent me the rankings, I was at work. I was at work. I looked at it. I was like, damn, that's a long ass list. Okay, cool. He got it. Like, when I looked at my rankings, I was like, oh shit, look at us. You know what I mean? Simpatico. Okay. Oh shit. Where's my? Damn it! I lost my list. Hold on. Let me find it again. Where was that? I'm at Gallup, and then.
Yeah, you're at Gallup right now. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, boom, wrong page. Gallup. Then and then, just to disrespect, Pooper Scooper, I put Gallup in front of him. So boom. Then
Yep.
I had Cooper, 2 girls, 1 cup. Then I go ahead with Tyler Boyd because even though it's a tough matchup, that pressure is coming and it's coming fast. He's gonna be a hot read. He might pile up like 9 receptions. You know what I mean? Like.
Yep.
Because and then I have DK because my ideology in that game is kind of the same. It's the same as yours, but we're just flip flopped. Where it's like you got the Seahawks guys higher, and I got the Falcons guys. Well, at least Calvin higher. You know what I mean? Like, but I have DK down there because, like DK, if they're gonna double cover someone, it'd be DK, and more than likely they're gonna need to dedicate a safety to the box. So he's gonna get some single coverage, and if there is single coverage on the outsides, that's when he hits off Lockett most of the time. Granted, possession looks could go DK's way, and red zone targets obviously. So that's why I have him in the top 24. He could have 3 catches and a touchdown, and he's a WR2. You know what I mean?
Straight up.
Yeah, but I'm prepared to be wrong about him because a lot of people I feel like. Lockett, if you look at his numbers, he kind of has more of the PPR appeal to me, even though he doesn't seem like that type. You know what I mean?
I can see that for sure.
But then also,
and then the chemistry, how Russell Wilson always finds him. When he's those moments of desperation, when he's rolling out, trying to buy some time, they got that connection, man. He knows how to find that nice soft spot, on the field for Russ to hit him, And
what are we gonna expect? We're not expecting no less than 6 targets each for these guys, for Lockett and Metcalf, and maybe upwards of 8 to 9 targets each, if that though. You know what I mean? Because this Russell Wilson, he's gonna pick up where he left off, Mr. Unlimited fucking efficiency. Okay, so let's obviously I went on with my list, but that's just because I needed to. You know what I mean? Just for my own, when I released my rankings, but you know what I mean? Will Fuller. I had him outside my top 24. I really, because I wanted to give him a spanking with their ranking. You know what I mean? But Brandon Cooks is out now, and I saved this for the show to bring this up. I think he's all but ruled out. You know what I mean? Bro, where do I move him up, dog? Where do you have Will Fuller?
So Will Fuller, I have him at 22, and that was before that news about concussion Cooks.
I might bump him up as high as 14. 13, 14, to be honest. That's what I'm thinking right now, ballparking.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at mine. I'm not gonna move him up too much. He's probably just gonna stay there, bro. I'm looking at the players I have in front of him. I like Gallup. I like A.J. Brown. I like Ridley. I like Chark, McLaurin, Kenny G, Lockett. It's hard for me to put him in front of these guys. So, I might. Yeah, I think I have. At 22, he should be all right.
Bro, I just came to my senses. I think I had him at 26. Where did I have him at?
Yeah, let me see where you had him at.
Yeah, my bad.
24, 25, 26, 27, 28.
Okay, let's go ahead and move him to 26.
Okay.
Because I still giving him a spanking with the ranking. Nah, because you know what? It works twofold. Either he's a target monster because he should be, or goddamn it, they're just gonna be able to goddamn double and triple cover him, and then David Johnson ends up having the big blow up game, or Kenny Stills or Randall Cobb, for God's sakes. But either way, you know what I'm saying? I'm just so glad football's back. And as far as honorable mentions, you know what I mean, or maybe some streaming options. I'm loving some Anthony Miller as usual. Who you got for me?
Oh yeah, of course, man, of course.
Yeah.
I'll go with some guys that just missed the cut for me. Jarvis Landry, Deontay Johnson.
Ooh,
Hollywood.
That's a good one too. I have them all grouped together too. The Deontay Johnsons, the Hollywoods.
Yeah, I think Deontay's gonna have a nice game, man. Another guy, the streaming option, a guy you guys need to get if you guys don't have him yet. Brian Edwards from the Las Vegas Raiders.
Oh yeah.
He's a low key. Actually, him and even Ruggs, man. grab, if one of them are out there on your waivers, if you could put them on your bench, grab them, because one of these guys.
We're probably talking Edwards as being the one available because people are on Henry Ruggs because of his draft capital and like him wearing the robe in the draft. You know what I mean? Like motherfuckers, they remember that shit. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
But but no more Tyrell the Gazelle, and that the ex receiver role is Brian Edwards. It's all his to grab. You know what I mean?
Facts, bro. He's gonna do some big things over there, man. It's just a matter of car, man. See what he does,
In the Greg Olson system, I remember back when he was with the Rams and Fisher, even Kenny Britt had 1,000-yard season. So why can't a goddamn Brian Edwards? You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. You got any? And then Deshaun Jackson. I'll throw him out there. It's a nice flyer.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And then I do love your how you got Christian Kirk up as high as you do. It's obviously my Niners. I'm giving a lot of respect. And then I even wanted, as much respect, as much shittiness I think of Arizona, I couldn't even put Debo in my top 24. I'm still weary of us being like a low.
Is he playing for sure?
They said they cleared him for all doctors. He got cleared by all doctors last week, so he's gonna play. Like, I actually have one share of Debo, and I got him last night in the 8th round or 9th round, and I was just like, and even my girl, she was like, I was just in there like, damn it, like, and she's like, what? I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna do this, and then she's like, who is it? I'm like, it's Debo. She's like, get Debo. She's like, you don't ever get Niners, and I'm like, I do. I get the running backs, but then even then, I don't feel good about it because who knows what's
right. You're all frustrated. You don't know who to start.
Yeah, but I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, Debo. We're snatching chains. Yeah.
Good call, Mrs. Scott-Free. Good call, man.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying, and it's great because then it's not, if anything goes awry, I'm blaming her. You know what I mean? It's like the one deal I knew I should have listened to you.
You talk too much. God damn it.
Yeah.
Nah, it's lit. Where we at, man?
Okay, so let's go ahead with the running backs. Go ahead and sound off your 12. I'm pulling up my RBs right now. Open
For sure, man. Let's kick this off. We're going with CMC number 1.
Right.
We got versus the Raiders. We got Zeke at number 2 versus the Rams. Dalvin Cook versus the Packers. Then we got the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I got him number 4.
I like that.
That right.
I like that. I'm such a pussy.
Yeah, man. Let's go, man. You know what? I drafted him high for a reason. I see, like I told you, bro. We talked about this several times over the offseason, and when everything happened.
Several times a day.
Bro, he is like one of the most safest picks now in the first round. Straight up. Like, that's it.
As far as question marks, too, huh? Like, bro, like, people were like fucking Alvin Kamara and Cook and like all these issues with these guys like that had nothing to do with actual football. Then it's just like, fuck it. Take the flyer, and swing for the fences. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And one of the best offenses in the game, why not?
Yeah. Arguably the best.
Exactly, bro. Number 5, I got Kamara versus Tampa. Number 6, and I might have to adjust this because I'm hearing that they're saying that he's going to be limited, but I got Boobie, Miles Sanders at number 6 versus Washington as of right now. Stand by, on that one, though, because they're saying he might be limited, so we gotta see what the word is. Number 7.
I have one Miles Sanders.
He was going to go off, too, man.
You know what, though? I'll tell you this much. He would, to me, if he was 100, even if he's 100%, he's going to go off through the air. That's a tough fucking front 7 on paper. Like,
yeah, that's true.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, Boston Scott, if it's a limited, like, even if Sanders was playing, Boston Scott probably would have got a bunch of dump offs too. Like, that's how you got to gash them and hit the outsides on this front. You know what I mean?
That makes a lot of sense, man. I hope you're right about that because then that means Boobie's probably going to get off then.
Yeah, so maybe you might not get too many rushes, but you go ahead and get the man in some open space.
PPR.
Yeah, and I'm really gonna pay attention to how that line looks in Philly because they talking about who's gonna play what. Like, oh, this guy's gonna move to left, and this guy, you know what I mean? Like, because they have so many injuries. Like,
yeah, they're moving things around. With all the injuries they already suffer. So
yeah,
it's gonna be interesting to see how they handle this front 7, like you said. But let's keep it moving, though, man. Number 7, I got Josh Jacobs at Carolina. Number 8, Chris Carson versus Atlanta. Number 9, Drizzy Drake versus your Niners. Number 10, Derrick Henry versus Denver. 11, I got Quads versus Pittsburgh. And 12, I got James Conner versus the Giants.
Now, who did you have at 11?
11, I got Saquon.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah, you got Quads. Okay, that's what you said. Okay, so ours differ a little bit from the number 2 spot again.
Shit.
What is it?
I'm looking at your list right now.
Yeah, bro. So listen,
shit.
CMC against the Raiders. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna eat them up through the air and on the ground. But and then I got Cook, cause bro. We seen the last time we seen the Packers on the field. Raheem Mostert getting to that ass. You know what I mean? I'm Cook. They can't stop the run. Boom. I got Connor up here. This is like I'm going bold already at 3, cause man, he's gonna tear them Giants up. Tear that ass up. You know what I mean? Then I got Zeke. Because, it is still, Aaron Donald and company up there. You know what I mean? So, but, Zeke is a volume, he's a volume hog too. So it don't matter. Like, and Zeke, he doesn't necessarily break too many big ones, but, man, he's going to gash him up. Boom. Then I got Henry. You know what I'm saying? That Denver front isn't looking that great anymore. They lost a lot of pieces. Then I got Josh Jacobs because the Panthers literally last year were one of the worst run defenses. You know what I'm saying? From Jacobs, I go to Austin Powers Eckler. All right, right? Am I right on that one? Yep, I thought I lost my place.
Yes, sir.
Then I'm going Carson. Then I got Saquon. Because it is the Pittsburgh Steelers, you know what I'm saying? Like, and they're going to
it's going to be tough.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. And then I got Alvin and the Chipmunks because it was literally the number 1 run defense in Tampa Bay last year, and that's who he's playing. You know what I'm saying? And then you got Sir Mix-a-Lot. I wanted to rank him higher because, you were able to run on the Chargers last year, but they solved that in the offseason through the draft. So, they brought in, one of the best linebackers. So, we're going to see him put to the test right away. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Who else? What do I got here? So Alvin, Sir Mix-a-Lot, Saquon. Not Saquon. Sanders. Yeah, so I had Sanders after Mixon. Then I got Aaron Jones. Then I got Eyebrows Drizzy Drake. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of me giving him a spanking with the ranking because he was like top 5 every time he played us last year. But we're putting an end to that. Fred Warner's back from the Rona. You know what I'm saying? We got our full linebacker strength. Let's go. But yeah, man, we have some extreme similarities and then some real big differences. Like you don't even have.
Yeah, man. I'm looking at I'm looking at where you got Clyde Edwards-Helaire, but we'll get into that.
Yeah.
We'll get into that right now. I'll sound off my next 12, and then we'll jump back. But out of all of these that you got, so the only one I don't have in there is what's his name, Austin Eckler. He's the only one.
Yeah.
Everything. My bad, man. Joe Mixon. I don't have him.
To
12,
me,
it's the Bengals. Coming up real soon.
It's the Bungles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's really what it is. Like, to be honest, when I started putting the rankings together, I had him as a lower end RB2, and I was like, you know what? It's the Bungles. He's still gonna get some receptions. They are limited at weapons in general right now. It's kind of concentrated over there. It's Eckler, Keenan Allen Waynes, and Henry. Yeah, double H.
Yeah.
H2O like water. Okay, yeah, go ahead. Sir. Hit me with your next 12, blood.
Got you, bro. So, Joey Mix just missed my top 12. I got him at 13 versus those Chargers. 14, I got Todd Gurley versus the Seahawks. 15, I got Jonathan Taylor versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. Yes, sir. I got Nick Chubb against the Baltimore Ravens at 16. Then I got Eckler at 17 versus Cincinnati. I'm probably going to have to move him up a bit. But 18, I got Aaron Jones versus the Vikings. 19, I got David Johnson versus Kansas City. 20, I got Mark Ingram versus the Browns. 21,
that fucking shitty-ass piece of shit. God,
hate that guy.
God awful. He's a mark.
I got your boy, man. I got your boy Mostert, man. Mostert on that beat.
Mostert on that beat, ho.
Versus the Cardinals. 22, And it's funny because yesterday, like, you guys were on the show with the Rum Boys, shout out the gang,
Yep,
and I was asking you guys, man, how you guys feel about Akers and Rojo, and you guys like, nah, man, it's got to be Akers. So I started thinking about it. I'm like, you know what? And I even told you this, earlier in the offseason. I was like, I'm not worried about the committee shit, bro. This dude's got the talent. I got Akers at 22 versus the Cowboys. Then I got Kareem Hunt at 23 versus the Ravens. And then 24, I got Zach Moss versus the Jets.
I love that. Go. I love that because I respect you as an analyst.
I'm planting the flag.
Yeah, I'm like, I think I might flex him. I think I might flex Zach Moss because it is the Jets, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like, even though they're not the worst up the middle, like of defending the, they're not the worst at all. But when it's kind of like how I described the Redskins front. Where it's like, oh, that pass catching back's gonna gash them up, you know what I mean? But yeah,
man.
And he's just a man. If that line in Buffalo is pretty good too, they can, I can envision them mauling the fuck out of that front seven. You know what I mean? Like fuck it, they're running up the gut on them this time. All right, but yeah, okay, I'm gonna stand up. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, he came right outside my top 12. I got him in at 13. You know what I'm saying? I initially had him at 14, and I had Nick Chubb over him, but I was like, you know what? Can't do that.
Bro, you know what? I'm looking at this list. I'm looking at it.
Mm-hmm.
You read off Aaron Jones and Drizzy. That's your 13th and 14th guy.
Oh, shit, I went too far?
I just realized that shit right now. I should have stopped you, but I just caught that shit right now.
No. You're right.
Because, but you're good.
No, you're right because, okay, so that's right. So, because I don't have these numbered. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so the Fresh Prince... He's at 15 actually. Yeah, right? 13, 14.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Because that's right. I did have Drizzy outside of my top 12. Because I gave him a spanking with the ranking.
You're disrespectful.
A spanking with the ranking. So then I go Nick Chubb. You know what I'm saying? So Fresh Prince, Nick Chubb, Todd Gurley, Big Belly. Then I got Taylor Gang. You know what I'm saying? Then I started calling him Big Belly because remember when they're like, oh, he gained 60 pounds and he came through all shredded. And I was like,
oh shit, yeah.
And I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So sarcastically, I always called him Big Belly. You know what I mean? But yeah, and his name's Bell, so it makes sense. So yeah, so we go from Taylor Gang to David Johnson, who I wanted to move up higher. You know what I'm saying? Then we go with MG3, Melvin Gordon. Then I got Radio Raheem rounding out my top 24 then because. And that makes it better because I forgot I went too high, right? I mean, I went too extra. So that's that 24. And it makes that god-awful Mark Ingram right outside the top 24 where he fucking belongs. You horrible shit.
Fucking belongs.
And then I got Leonard Foreskin there too, you know what I'm saying? Right outside the top 24 as well.
All right, so what's a sleeper? Give me a sleeper or two here.
According to you, he's not because you have him at 24. But I was gonna say Zach Moss, and then another one. I don't have Playmakers in my top 24, but I'm throwing him in as a sleeper too because even if he does split time, you know what I mean. They're gonna see him look like he's got to look better than. He's gonna look better than Malcolm Brown. They're gonna be like, you know what? I'm sorry, Malcolm Brown. Like it's gonna be like go ahead and start the game, and then you know what I mean. And then man, before all this nonsense, I would have said Antonio Gibson, but that's just I don't know, man. Hey, how about this? Here's a sleeper, Marlon Mack, man. Like they should be, they should be demolishing them enough that both of them can eat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they both should eat. They should have both good games. They should be like at least running back twos, both. I got a sleeper for you. I got a couple actually.
Okay.
First one is Tariq Cohen. We don't know how much Montgomery is going to be playing.
Is he going to play though?
Well, they said he returned to practice today.
Okay.
So, I believe they said he was limited, but, him returning to practice, that's a good sign. But I'm pretty sure if he does play, he's probably going to be limited in snaps. So I like Tariq Cohen, a little bit of a sleeper. Another one, Philip Lindsay, bro. I will not. Philip Lindsay, he has no quit in him, bro. So, like, I really
he's a little fucker. Yeah, I like him.
Yeah, man, he's not gonna give up, bro. That's not in him, man. So I feel like he has the opportunity. He's the few opportunities he gets because he's not gonna get as many as Gordon. You're just gonna see him just rip plays, big plays too, man. So I like Lindsey, man.
Someone I need to move up to, I just realized too, and I'm definitely gonna move him I'm gonna move him definitely above that piece of shit Mark Ingram. That but Kareem Hunt, man, I forgot. Like, this is technically a game script I write where they're losing, so he's gonna pile up receptions. I don't know why I have him so low.
Oh, he's gonna he's gonna pile up those numbers. So
yeah,
I like Kareem Hunt this week for sure.
And then Singletary, listen, if you're like a fool that has Singletary, he's probably gonna look good in this game. Trade that motherfucker. And improve on a position that you need.
That's some good advice. Hell yeah.
Because Zach Moss is on the way.
Yeah, man, those players you don't really believe in too much, and you have them on your team. As soon as they pop off, you pop them off to a manager. You know what I'm saying? Trade them away, man.
I will say this, though. If Leonard Fournette looks good against a stout run defense like this
Trade
one.
Trade him away.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's your chance right there. You know what I mean? Because he should do this against bad defenses. If he does this on a short notice, I would trade away the injury risk and all that. And yes, it's Tom Brady and them. And you know what? Just get rid of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a crowded backfield too, man. You don't want to mess with that too much. But
it's going to be sad if he blows up week 1. You're going to feel like there's nothing that resonates with managers more than week 1, bruh.
Oh, you know man, you're right.
Like, they're just going to remember week 1, like, oh, man, and just keep putting him in the lineup. Like, Will Fuller, too. That's why I'll never have that awfuler. Will Awfuler. He's probably going to blow up this week. And then you're going to put him in that lineup every week, and the fantasy guys will laugh at you. You know what I'm saying?
You won't be chasing them points, man. You won't be hurting.
And then even worse, he might have, like, average games, and then he'll just die on you one time in the field of battle. You know what I mean? Okay, yeah. Also, you know what? There's James White too, man. That's another one where it's like,
oh yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, and Kerryon Johnson too, because Kerryon Johnson, people forget he's a pass catcher still. You know what I mean? Like, there's gonna be a lot of pressure coming up. You know what I mean? Like, with that pass rush in Chicago, so he might get a lot of easy dump offs. You know what I mean?
That's a good point, man.
They don't have no more J.D. McKissick or anything like that would have been that role. You know what I mean? Who they're going to pull up? Ty Johnson from the practice squad? No. Like, Adrian Peterson ain't catching the ball. You know what I mean? And if they there is mixed things I hear about Swift playing or not, but I lean towards he's not.
He returned to practice today, too. They said he returned to practice, and they're saying that he looks like a go for Sunday.
Well, I'm so glad
just
monitor
that situation for sure. But
because it's Chicago, too. It's a bad. I mean, but if Swift is great in the passing game, so... Hey, man, if you're comfortable flexing him, I'd expect like 4 receptions maybe. You know what I mean? Or at least 4 targets. Maybe he goes 4 for 4, but, I think he's going to be at a limited capacity. They're not going to, their second-round rookie, they're not just going to plunge him right in there, especially against a division rival. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's beastie, too, as far as their front 7.
Patricia, don't fucking do it, man. Don't do that to our guy. We got the whole season, man. Just let him, work him on a limited snap count, man. Please.
Yeah.
I know you're listening right now too.
And check this out. I don't know why, but my girl, every time it happens to be a Detroit Lions game, she laughs because she thinks that Matt Nagy is a fat version of me. I don't fucking see it. She's
what?
She's like, it's the beard and the nose, babe. I'm telling you, and I'm like,
Patricia. You talking about Patricia?
Yeah, Patricia. She's like, he's like a fat you. So I'm a skinny Patricia.
That's so messed up, bro.
I'm like, come on.
Man. So the Halloween episode, you're gonna bust out that Matt Patricia look. All right, for
Listen,
sure.
I want to be Hollywood Bo Kogan. I want to dye my mustache blonde, and instead of NWO, I have the GMM shirt with the cutoff, and instead of 32-inch pythons, brother, we got these 12 and 11-inch pythons, brother. Yeah, maybe 9-inch.
He said 12 and 11. They're not even the same
size.
size.
9-inch. Not even 9. They're like 9 and 8. 9-inch pythons, brother. You know what I'm saying? Hey, allegedly, my forearm might be bigger on the other. You know what I'm saying? For years, years of being alone. So you know what I'm saying? But anyways, that's here nor there. You know what I mean? But yeah, Hollywood Bo Kogan's on the way, brother.
Oh man.
Okay, let's go with
man. Let's keep
So we're making good time. We're gonna wind the show down, and we'll just touch a little on the QB position and the tight end position. Just some streamers, man, because I think like it's kind of self-explanatory for single QB leagues. Those of y'all that drafted these motherfuckers, where you drafted them, you're probably starting them. You know what I mean? Like, and in super flex, if you got 3, maybe your second option is the one that you're trying to mow over. Like, hey, who do I fuck with? A Sam Darnold or a Gardner Minshew or something, like, you know what I mean? Like, other than that, you grabbed your guys where you grabbed them, and you're probably gonna start them. But as far as flyers go, like if you were to stream, and say you had one of those quarterbacks in a bad matchup on paper, like say you have a Cam Newton, right? Because I think Dolphins the low key are bad matchup. I don't care about what people think about last year. That's what I'm saying this year. They're gonna be feisty on defense, and so like a streaming option, I would look if Big Ben's available. I mean, I know that's one of yours as well. You know what I'm saying? Or say you have Daniel Jones, and you're like, you know what? Big Ben's available. Let's go and swoop that man. You know what I mean?
For sure. Yeah. I like that. I like the Raiders-Panthers game. I like Teddy Bridgewater, or even Carr.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, there's a lot of streaming options. If you guys have a quarterback in a bad matchup, that's a good point, Brody.
I love my man, the Minshew to Ginsu. You know what I mean? I love him. He's readily available. Phil Rivers,
game script.
Even Phil Rivers on the other side of the ball. I mean, maybe he's probably not going to get no more than like 25 pass attempts. You know what I'm saying? Maybe even less, because they might just be running all over them hoes. But hey, that play action. And if you think about it, Phillip Rivers, he never really was the blow up 300-yard passer type of guy anyway. He's always like around 250 and 2. He's just kind of a safe guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He really is, man. In this offense, he's not going to have to do too much either, man. Honestly, he's not. And
if you're in a real bind, dare I say, handsome Jimmy. Because goddamn it, like he has shootouts with the Kyler Wren led.
I was gonna say, Cardinals. I mean, they're gonna have to put up points, man. Like I know the Niners got the defense, man. Much respect to that defense, but the Cardinals, they're gonna put up some points, man. Like they are. So Jimmy, he's gonna have to put up some points, bro.
I don't like how you speak that in certainty, bro. Because I can't disagree with it.
Oh shit, yeah, I know, man. But that game right there, though, I think it was years ago. I know it's different players and stuff like that, but these guys used to go at it, bro.
Fuck yeah, that's many moons ago, many moons. But we're back now. The NFC West is a slugfest. You know what I'm saying?
One of the toughest ones.
Oh, yeah. Okay, how about this, man? I'm about to get real crazy. If you're in a super deeper league, single QB, or if you're in a super flex and you don't like your second option, and there's a man that they call the Biscuit, Mitchell Trubisky, who happens to average like 280 against the Detroit Lions in his short career. He averages like damn near 3 touchdowns a game against them. Are we looking at Trubisky, or just do I stop now and just end the show?
Oh, my God, man. If anybody's really looking at Mitch, no, man, don't do it to yourself, man. He's not – it's too risky to start Trubisky. How about that?
Oh, I like that. I didn't see that coming. That was a good one.
Shout out. That's my guy, man. Shout out Drill, man.
Yeah, big up to Drill, man. You know what I'm saying? And thank you for your service as well, my brother. You know what I'm saying?
Sir.
Okay. Rapid fire me some tight ends and we'll close this thing up.
Yeah, man. So on my list,
just like some streamers.
Okay, I got a streamer. Yeah. No worries. I got you guys. We're gonna go with Jack Doyle, man.
Yeah.
Jack Doyle is one of my favorite streamers. Yeah, bro. I think he's gonna have a really nice game. Did you see how
high I got him? I got him pretty high on my list.
No, I know. I saw you had him on your list, and he just missed my. Like, I was really thinking about putting him on, bro. But I like him. He's a streamer that I really really like. For this week for sure, bro.
Yeah, and then if you're also streaming, I take a look at just anyone playing the Giants. So maybe even frying pan hands at Eric Ebron. If you're in a deeper league, he's probably available. They're talking about how they move him around, like they're moving him out wide even, because I think they're just not liking their second options at receiver outside of Deontay Johnson. Like, there's a reason they're not really fucking with James Washington and Chase Claypool is still a rookie. So frying pan hands Eric Ebron, man. You know what I mean?
One more guy too. Just because Philly is so banged up, we all know Ertz is gonna get that work. But go there too, bro. He's another guy, man. He's another guy you guys got to keep in mind.
Hey, highest percentage in the league last year. 12 personnel, like 51% of the time, they run 12 personnel. That's over half the time. So I like that. And he has God and dirt in his name. It doesn't work. It doesn't work as well as the Chris Godwin thing, but you know what? We're going with it. But yeah, Smokey, man.
We're working on it.
Yeah, it's work in progress. You know what I'm saying? But you go ahead, Smokey. Let them know where they can find you, and we'll close this thing out.
Yeah. You guys already know, man. You guys already see me, through this joint, and you guys can find me at Fantasy Fornicator on Instagram. Make sure to tune in. We're streaming on all platforms on Instagram at Bears, Brews, and the Bros. Links are in the bio. Shout out to everybody out there, man. Appreciate you, Brody.
Oh yeah, and I'm sure. See, here's the thing too, Playmakers. I don't have cool graphics yet, but I am gonna post these, so they might look like a little lackluster, but you know what? The nicknames make up for it. You know what I'm saying? And what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Be sure to follow all the bros. And y'all know what to do, Playmakers. Head on over to MKF, monkeyknifefight.com. Use promo code GMM. We'll match your first deposit all the way up to $50. Be on the lookout for MKF content. We're going to be covering a lot of these player props. You know what I mean? Shout out to our sponsor, Milk and Honey. And also, you could also find our flagship show, The Real Fantasy Playmakers, available on all streaming platforms. Hey, good luck to all you Playmakers out there. It's week 1.
Yeah.
We in it. Let's go. Smokey.
Yes, sir.
Love you, motherfucker.
I love you too, bro. You already know. We doing it.